More Kona? This time not mine. All right, we've got Lady Frey. Took us to 5-0 in a League of Magic Online, and this is a Kona deck utilizing the Selesnya, a new spaceship.
In case of a water landing, you may be used as a flotation device.
Which is kind of gas in that it can go search up a legendary creature. It can go find Kona on curve, or go find a big dumb thing to put in, which is sweet. And then kind of just joins these station lands, as this deck has infinite ways to tap Kona. Also, infinite ways to tap old Wily Duke here, which is really powerful. This is Reed Duke's grandfather, old Wily Duke. And being able to draw a card to gain a life every turn is pretty sick. So we've got a little bit of, we got the tap synergy going on here, as long as the Kona combo synergy. And then just like, good rule spells, Seam Rip, Get Lost. A little nervous about Commune Beavers here. There are a number of misses for it. But yeah, pretty sweet. Summon Fenrir is also a great card. The one downside here is that 2 of the big boom booms you would put in, you can't cast. But you can cast Overlord of the Mist more, which is kind of cool too. So this is a more interesting version, whereas my Kona deck, the mono green deck, is more of like a ramp deck with a bit of a Kona, kind of a Kona plan B. This is more of a tap your stuff deck that can do Kona things or other things, and we're going to see if that works. So, Sideboard's got Voice of Victory, a couple Maze Mind Tomes. The grinding matchup's kind of cool, and a couple interesting little legendary one-ofs here for your tutors, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so deck's pretty sweet, and we're going to give it a spin and see how it goes. Brought to you by Elgato. How do I do this, folks? It's those right there. My 4 stream decks. I got the key lights, the face cam, the microphone, the mic stand, the Wave XLR. I got it all, folks. Everything you see on my stream is Elgato. Used them for many, many years before they sponsored me. They are a phenomenal company, and I'm super, super proud to work with them because they are great. High quality, easy to use, couldn't ask for more. Elgato partner and damn proud of it. Check them out, elgato.com. Use the link in the chat or description. They do sponsor me, of course. And use the link. The link for promo code ZZ-Gym5 for 5% off your order on your Elgato order. Elgato partner, once again, and damn proud of it. Check them out. Let's do this, chat. Coming out with me. Play first. Not the best hands. Not the best hands today, but it's okay. We'll mulligan. You don't have to mulligan. You get to mulligan. And we have Kona, Overlord, and a... All right, we're going to keep this. We're certainly not thrilled about it, but we're not going to 5. So, just going to play our planetary land and say go.
What have we got on a spacecraft that's good?
Not quite a spacecraft. More like a Death Star. Thundering Falls.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Alright, so our opponent just turn 1 entombs Vivi into the graveyard off of their Thundering Falls. Pretty disgusting. We're going to cast a Dredger's Insight. This can go find an artifact, creature, or whatever. We're going to see the Selesnya and Wily Duke. I think we're just going to go for broke here. I think we're just going to have Selesnya for Valgavoth and just try and do the thing. We could also just, maybe just Wily Duke. We could like Duke, draw a card, and then Kona put in Overlord. Yeah, you know what? I like that better. I'll just grind. Play Duke, make them answer this, then we just have Kona for Overlord, which would probably be good enough, I would hope. So, a lot of ways to build this deck. Rip Spawn Hunter and Friends, kind of cool. Definitely a lot of cool ways to do it. So they play an Astro Legends Planisphere. We're just gonna play the old Wily Duke, and we're gonna station our land. It's kind of funny how like you don't even think of the fact that we can use this too. Like it's just a land that can tap your stuff, which is pretty cool. So. All right. Keep Wily Duke going. And they're going to roar. Cool. So this was the whole point of this play, was to try and utilize the Duke. We draw a card, draw out the removal spell, and then we can hopefully Kona safely this turn, which we'll be able to. So here's sleight of hand. We're scared of a Cauldron, of course, but I mean maybe I don't think Cauldron decks usually play Planisphere. So we draw a Pinnacle Starcage. Interesting. Starcage, Judge. Does Starcage hit Furnace? I don't know if it does or not. But we're just gonna Valgavoth. I mean, just gonna Kona here. So we'll Kona. Yeah, I think they might be playing the more mid-rangey variant. So Kona tap, put an Overlord, and then we are going to. This is we need 2 more stations for this to work. So we're gonna have a Gaia's Cradle queued up. And we're just going to say go. Beat my Overlord.
Spawn more overlords.
Oh, this is enchantments, right? Never mind. Duh. This is not temporary lockdown. This only hits creatures and artifacts. Torch Tower on Kona. Cool. So, Kona did its job, of course. If they have a Flood Maw, we're like pretty close to just casting this thing again, which is kind of cool. So, they got it all, folks. Pretty annoying, but sure. Yeah, they're playing in Doom. We're playing Cradles. Pretty fortunate to draw on their part, but sure. They've really hit all of our spots this game, but could have gone for Valgavoth. Might have got blown up by the thing though. So they've been around. Yeah, this is not the Vivi Cauldron deck. This is just like the fair Vivi deck. Might have like 1 or 2 Cauldrons in their deck, but all right. So play a land. We have 2, 3, 4. We have 5 mana. Or should I cast Overlord next turn? So let's cast Summon Fenrir. Get a land. We'll get a forest. Attack with our moths and say go. We can just Star Cage next turn if we're really feeling the heat. Here's Vivi. Alright. Here's talent, sure. I think we're gonna chump block this with our Fenrir. Yeah, the fair is at prowess deck, so let's just chump block this and not get this damage. Now with Vivi, they can return some stuff, which is pretty scary. We draw Starting Town. We can add 2 green, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can just cast Overlord, sure. All right. Just gonna cast Overlord. We Star Cage, we hit everything but Vivi. However, hitting the talent's pretty important because talent is the way to use the Vivi mana. Maybe we just actually Star Cage here. In which case I should have played this dapped, but stack for 4 and Star Cage and try and not die. If I play Overlord, they can just buy back the bounce spell and cast it again. All right, that's an enchantment. Right, I'm sorry.
Whoopsie.
When they make cards super similar to old cards, all right, you feel like, you know, you use a shortcut to kind of shortcut yourself. That's fine, whatever. Overlord, go. Say go. All right, look, okay? Here's stock up. Jeez. Yeah. You know, that's fine. Maybe we're in danger. Maybe we're in danger. I don't know. We'll see. Get some cards. Play an opt. It's kind of funny how like they ban 2 cards out of the Izzet deck and it's still like insanely good, but Vivi's making mana here. They can buy back the unsummon. We have these 2 tokens too, but we're probably might be dead here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're just gonna sit here and see what happens. Our hand was pretty awkward. Here's Crash Through. I mean, I cannot even be mad at losing to Crash Through. I think Crash Through is like awesome. I love this card. I'm a huge fan. So. Consult the star charts off their Vivi mana, sure. Alright. So, we're just dead, right? They should have like 10,000 power in play. Alright. That sucked, but that's okay. We will, try to adapt here. So, we drew the one Star Cage was pretty bad. I don't want to draw that again, please. Smite, Exercise, Valorous Stance, Surrock, Voice of Victor. I think we're just going to keep most of the same idea. I mean, Seam Rip, Get Lost. We got some beavers to commune with. I don't think we're changing much, honestly. Like, maybe Surrock. Stance can kill Vivi if they put a counter on it. We just Get Lost, though. So I'll bring in Surrock and call it a day. Interesting. No Lana rolls in this deck. We're going to play.
It's
It's not been a good day for opening hands. That much is sure. We're going to mulligan. That's fine. TF, what's up? We can keep this. We got... Keep this. We'll just dump the Starting Town. We have Selesnya for Kona. Nothing to put in off the Kona, but... There we go. Turn 1, opt. You got it. Alright. So... Wily Duke. Oh, Wily Duke.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa.
Alright, so we draw Overlord. We have no land, though. I mean, so we can Selesnya for Kona. That obviously also telegraphs it so they can leave stuff up. Or we can just Duke again, draw a card. They have Torch Tower. It's pretty bad, though. Summon Fenrir is also an option. Alright, let's get Kona. Searching for a legendary creature. And we're going to get Kona, Rescue Beastie. And they say go. Kind of a priority pause there, which is interesting. I think that Torch Tower is certainly likely. The problem is that Flood Maw is pretty good against us here, too. We need to draw land, too, so... this is station... Oh, my God, man. Selesnya is pretty cool. It gives your tapped legendaries indestructibles. But, all right, so we're just going to play... Oh, Wily Duke here. We're going to tap, draw a card. Station goes to 4. So now we're set up for Kona to make it there. They're going to upbraid. Draw land at least, so. Draw land, say go. This land is the makes a token that's a copy of a artifact or enchantment you control. It's a bit legendary and only sorcery. Here's Vivi. Alright. I mean, we're gonna kill. Now we gotta kill Vivi. We draw another Bastion. So we're gonna attack first. Before we start tapping stuff. If they have a Torch the Tower here, I'm into the Flood Maw. So they're gonna Flood Maw. They let me station if I wanted to. Now we can't. I guess they just saw right through me.
Poor predictable.
Alright, sure.
Always takes rock.
We gotta kill Vivi, so whatever, sure. We're gonna kill Vivi. And this is gonna get bounced to our hand. We play a Bastion, say go. Pretty awkward draws so far, but that's okay. We're gonna power through. What's up, Lemon Water? First time. Come on, man. Alright. Sure. Now I got Vivi again. Here's a talent. This Vivi deck might be a little too good. Here's stock up off the Vivi, man. Yeah, I mean, sure. I think we're dead here, folks. Don't think putting an Overlord of the Mistborn is going to be good enough here. We have active Soul Cauldron. No way to deal with it. Pinnacle Stark Age would be a lot better now than it was earlier. Yes, that is definitely true. We draw Commune Beavers. So we could, like, Kona in the Overlord. There's no way that's good enough, but I guess we'll do it. So, sure. Not a Commune for a land? I don't think so. So, here's Kona. They have a Torch or a Flood Maw here. We're just going to go next game, I guess. They didn't map, so. Into combat. We're dead. Yeah, all right. All right. That was pretty brutal. Our hands were very bad, and their draws were phenomenal, but next match should be better for us, I'm pretty sure. Because could be worse than that, so. Chad asks what's more problematic, Vivi or Cauldron? These hands have been something else. It's clearly Vivi. Like, Vivi's just good without Cauldron. Cauldron's good with Vivi. We're going to keep. I mean, we've got a path here. And ship it. Mountain. Mono red. So they're going to play a Sunset Strike Master. We just draw Kona naturally. That's not bad. We Insight for an untapped land, I suppose. I'll tap lands.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Yo, bro. I heard you like these planet lands. All right. I guess we don't really need a 4th tap land, you know? Or a 5th tap land. Let's take the Overlord. Gain a life. Say go. Around the world, around the world. Here's Piggy Bank. Big Red is here. Alright, here's Community Beavers. Let's find an untapped land, please. We did. Alright, and we're going to play a thingy and just say go. We have Kona into the thingy, so... Alright. They mislined up with their own. They're having their own problems over there, so... We're just gonna put in freaking Overlord, I think. Here's Kona. And this can make a token that's a copy of an artifact or enchantment you control. I think I want the mana, so let's station with this thing.
In case of a water landing, you may be used as a flotation device.
I should probably... I should have crewed more, probably. Whatever. I think we're good here. Alright. Good luck beating my Overlord. Magmatic Hellkite. I mean, we got plenty of backups, alright? We're totally good on that one. Thanks.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Can't keep me off my stuff. Alright, so we're gonna get a Forest. And they got a big dumb dragon. We draw another land. We can put in the Song Unending. Also a Serm. We put it Valgavoth, right? We should put it Valgavoth. So get a land, Sermia. Go get Valgavoth. We're gonna crew. And probably just crew all the way, right? Spaceship!
It's a space station. It's too big to be a space station.
Make some stuff. They can double block if they want to. We don't really care. Cool. Put in Valgavoth. Old Valgavoth. And then we're going to crew up some lands here. Other tap creatures you control of indestructible. We're at 12. This can deal 6 damage to a flyer. Let's crew... I'll just say go. I'll just stay alive, right? So now they have 6 mana. Kona has indestructible thanks to the spacecraft here. Yeah, that's a little better. So we've all missed some land draws, had some awkward draws. That certainly favored us. So they're mono red. Look like they're big red, you know, it's some Hellkites and dragons and stuff. It means that Seam Rip is going to be... Might be fine against them. Don't like the one Starcade. One Starcade is really weird. Maybe some Valorous Stance? I think so. Maybe Exercise also. I'm going to shave a Seam Rip. It has targets, but not that many targets. And then... Otherwise, just going to stand pat for the most part. Our next is pretty good here. Alright. Alright, we got just the same curve. We're going to keep this. Alright. Yeah, station is tap another creature you control. So they cannot station themselves. Here's a Sunset Strike Master. They have a turn 3 dragon. It's pretty crappy. I think we're interested in just like get losting this. Just slow them down. We have Sermia into Kona, so it's pretty good. It's a little weird, but these big red decks seem so reliant on the mana dorks that like I just kind of don't mind doing this. Here's a mountain. They just say go. All right, so we're going to go get some big dumb idiot and then threaten the Kona for the rest of the game. So get Valgavoth and say go. That being said, if they have a dragon next turn, they can kill my land, and we can't play Kona, which is pretty good for them.
Anyone home?
Seems like a pretty good play, right? I don't know what the duel that tap there was second, or whatever the pause there, but sure, get Forest. And we draw another Kona, sure. So we're just gonna fire up another one of these and go tutor up probably just like the other big idiot. We have 2 Konas to work with. I guess we can just get the Duke. We can get Duke if we feel like we want to do something else for the turn. Let's get this guy too. Whatever. Sure. Let's go. So they have 2 ways to kill both Konas. So you could be in trouble, I suppose. Alright, Kona number 1. That being said, though, the station can help keep the Kona alive. Alright, first one is kicked burst lightning, sure. Still got our station off, though. And now we're going to play this land and say go. Terror of the Peaks. Alright, so we're going to put in the Unray, whatever guy, over Valgavoth. We need to kill this. So let's just go land. It tapped out for us. The fact that we didn't search up second Kona seems pretty telling that we have it. But alright, so now this thing's active. We're gonna put in this thing, so I'm just gonna attack. If they want to block, awesome. Pretty sure they can't beat a 10-10. Unless they have a threaten. That'd be cool. But this comes in, we'll deal 6 to this, say get out of here.
Get off my plane.
So if they have threaten here, I would love it. I would be love it. They don't have it? Oh, unfortunately. That would have been pretty cool though, right? Threaten your 10-10 and kill you. That would have been sweet. It's okay. On the play. Yeah, I guess some beavers can help us out here, right? Alright, so we'll play Tapland first. And then we'll probably... I guess we don't have any white yet, but... Green-white mana is not the best, to be totally fair. Bliss's banned because of Heliod combo, yes. Midrange. Alright, so we're going to Beavers. Final land. It has been a day. It is. Where are the beavers? I'm just looking for some beavers. All right. So the second, third, and fourth seam rips. So this is like flopping of quads, you know, whatever when you're playing poker. All right, sure. Beavers misses. That's gonna cost us the entire game probably. All right. The beavers have abandoned us. We are no longer with the beavers.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Would have found portable hull. Yeah, that's right. If only we had portable hull. All right, they're gonna map. We should draw any untapped land. Oh my god, that's fine. Forsaken by beavers. Wow. We flop quads. It's not often you flop quads, you know. We take Steam Rip, we untap and draw a... We do draw land, so we can... This is actually pretty good for us, so... Now we can do the whole station thing. Draw a card. It's a Kona. Alright, listen. If we draw an untap land here, we're in business. The beavers aren't with us. Damn. Every once in a while, check out some of the good ones, you know? Alright. There goes Kaido, sure. Please draw an untap land. Please draw an untap land. Please, please. We got 2 shots at it. We just draw it natural. Oh, they tapped. Never mind. All right, well, we did it. So here's Kona. Station time.
Shields up, weapons online.
And then we just station all the way, right? Having an untapped station. This is actually a pretty cool curve. It actually curves really well. You do like a 4-4 and a 4. So now we have a Gaia's Cradle online and an untapped Overlord. They're probably gonna kill it, but now they need to answer the Overlord and the Kona, so we get Discernmia for a big idiot next turn. This is a pretty interesting build of this deck, honestly, where it's like it's not so reliant on or it's more reliant on Kona. It's like, oh, this is not gonna work for them. Oh, I was gonna say, you don't want to flip a Drider or Kona, right? So they attack. Their hand is Siren, Siren, Unknown, Unknown. They're gonna Surveil.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
And we don't really have a great menacing for the Cradle. They're a Beastbinder. All right, sick. All right, so we just go land. means Hermia. We get to kill Kaido here too. This game's over, folks.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
It's Valgamoth, right? Because they're both really good. I mean, this is Pro Black too. I think it's just this guy. And then we're gonna station and kill Kaido. Attack them. Put in this big stupid dragon.
I'll win.
This is kind of sweet, honestly. Oh my god. I like that game. I would think that Dimir would be kind of scary for us, but that was pretty sweet. All right, here comes Surok. Starcage is not the best against them. I like the rips. Exercise does not hit planeswalkers. I guess Voice of Victory is pretty good against them, right? Maybe we cut like Summon Fenders seems kind of bad in this deck. We're not really ramping, you know, because like the thing about my mono green Kona deck is that that's a ramp deck. You can cast all your boom booms. This deck can't really cast the boom booms. Like you just, you know, impending and overlord don't have to cast it. And they're playing Ishgard too. There are things I don't like about this list, but conceptually this deck is pretty sweet. I'm gonna cut the Fenrir's. Just bring in these Voice of Victories. Bring in Surok also. Wait, because I'm communes. I saw how good that went for us, but I like this. All right. Remember, folks, first thing, my name is Jim, Pro Magic player, commentator, and full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. It's first with that follow button. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. Green, 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 and all white cards. We're going to mulligan. And even looking into a pretty good one, actually. I don't think this card's very good. All right, so sounds great. We got Voice of Victory into spaceship. Bahamut is not a legend, right? They're going to play a Beast Binder. So this will make my thing a 2/2 with no abilities if I were to give them the play voice. I'm just going to C-rip this. Just like guarantee they can't Kaido us. Mana here's tough. Yeah. Alright, so here's a Spyglass Siren. Get a little map on. Tidebinder. Okay. So Tidebinder is somewhat threatening. So we can threaten Kona next turn, or we can just start duking. Just duking it out. If we threaten Kona, that forces them to leave up the Tidebinder. There's something nice about just drawing cards, though, you know. What's our? So this is about we want to like figure out what our next few turns are going to look like. If they just leave up Tidebinder, it's great for us, you know. Why play Fender over Worldwagon? There's plenty of ways to tap stuff in this deck, but I'm not sure. Duke also adds to the board too. Yeah, I kind of like just playing Duke. And they maintain priority. If they have a stab, I'd be pretty sad here, but alright. Station up, draw a card. I think that's a good draw. I think that conceptually, the idea of just like utilizing these survival effects with these lands is a pretty cool one. Bitter Triumph, great. Great exchange for us. Take two. It's funny, you might just Kona and put in the spaceship. They could have flipped them up, but yeah, right. Just do that. Alright, I guess they have flip mode. Station. What do you got? Oh, they're letting us do it. Alright, here we go. Not as good as I thought it'd be. And now do we get an uncastable, or do we get like just a good card? I gotta think it's just a good card here. Because they can definitely deal with the Kona, and they have this Highbinder too. So just get Wily Duke, I think. Wily Duke or Surok. Sorok is quite good against them, and next turn being Voice of Victory and Sorok is pretty nice. Although Duke's pretty good too. We can also voice to turn off the... Yeah, let's get Duke actually. Voice turns off Tidebinder, so... Not a bad little plan B here, you know? Take 2, no problem. Here's say go. So we just play Voice of Victory. There we go. Alright, now they're out. So, fire up the old Duke. And we take a look here. Draw a card. It's a Kona. Alright, well, you know, it's not... Don't need that many more Konas, but sure. And then we're going to fire in and just attack here, I guess, right?
After it was all over, he took us in the house to serve his pancake.
Pretty cool. Alright, so this deck's kind of sweet. I don't love the builds. I think that there are definitely some things I would change about the build itself. I think Commune with Beavers, I know, you know, confirmation bias and all, whatever, but I don't love Commune. I think I like the choice to not play Llanowar Elves. I'm not sure, honestly. The double white on the spacecraft is pretty tough because the mana here is quite bad. This is just literally all single colored lands except for 8 duels, and they're both kind of iffy duels in that regard. I don't know if you need the full 8 station lands to go alongside the spacecraft and everything else, but there are cool things happening here for sure. You know, the fact that this deck can utilize these creatures. I love looking for some other creatures that have like tap effects and stuff, and maybe other ways to build this deck in general. Like the Insight seems a little iffy, but like you also want things to do early. Fenrir seems kind of unnecessary because you're not really ramping. I like more cheaper cards probably. But yeah, this deck was pretty sweet, honestly. Cool stuff. So cool deck. The spaceship and Kona definitely work very well together, and maybe some castables. These are probably the best 2 Boom Booms. I don't know, Bahamut's, because Bahamut you can. Oh, sorry, Bahamut's not a legend. Never mind. But things you can cast off of your extra mana could be kind of cool too. But yeah, that was pretty sweet. So cool stuff. More to go on stream. YouTube folks, love ya. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.